Hello everyone, so for today's topic, we will be discussing hypothesis testing. First of all, hypothesis is a claim that we want to test. It is also an assumption about the population parameter which may be true or not. So ibig sabihin, eto yung conclusion na pwedeng ang maging result is true or false.
We have null and alternative hypothesis. Sinasabi na nothing change between the parameter and a specific variable.
For our first problem, you can pause the video to further read the problem. Una ay identify muna kung ano ang test statistics na gagamitin. If ang n mo, which is the sample, if ang n mo is less than 30, use t-test. But if it's equal to 30 or more than, use z-test. As you can see in the picture, this is the z-test and t-test. So, then hanapin ang mean. May keyword na dyan. Ang mean is 750. So, for our h sub o, m equals 750. Kasi laging gumagamit ng equals pagdating sa h sub o. Sa h sub a naman, m is less than 750. Kasi as you can see, nakalagay sa mean is 750. Then sa sample mean naman is 745. So, nabawasan siya, meaning we should use the symbol less than. Ibigay na natin ang mga given. N equals 29, m equals 750, ang sample mean natin is 745. Ang standard deviation naman, symbol neto pag t-test is S, is equal to 60 at ang alpha natin is 0.2. Ang df, you can compute it by solving n minus 1. So, ang n natin here is 29. 29 minus 1 equals 28. Find the critical value or the CV. Makikita siya sa table. So, tignan ang t-table. Tignan mo ang degrees of freedom and hanapin mo yung number 28. Then, hanapin mo rin kung saan nakatapat. Then, hanapin mo rin kung saan nakatapat ang 0.2. Make sure mo na mag-meet sila. Ano number nakalagay doon? So, we have 0.855. That's the CV. So, next, for the formula, sample mean minus mean divided by standard deviation over square root of n. Then, substitute mo na. Kung ano makukuha mong sagot, that will be your computed value.
Now for the graph. Draw a bell curve, do it like this as shown in the video. Then shade the part kung nasa ng CV. Tapos lagyan naman ng line ang computed value. If nasa loob ng shaded part yung broken line, you have to reject the HO. But if nasa labas siya ng shaded part or ng rejection region, your conclusion would be failed to reject the hypothesis. For this example, since nasa labas siya ng rejection region, we failed to reject the null hypothesis.
Now let's move forward to our second problem. The second problem will be also presented in the screen, so please kindly read to deeply understand the problem. Are you done understanding the problem? For this problem, gagamit tayo ng z-test. It is a type of test. Bakit nga ba tayo gagamit ng z-test? Since ang ating n or population is 42 and more than 30 siya, gagamit tayo ng z-test. Now, let's identify the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis of this problem. Ang h sub o natin, which is null hypothesis, is mean is equal to 80. Lagi equals yan. For our alternative hypothesis, which is the h sub a, we will be using the not equal sign. Kasi makikita natin yun sa problem yung mga keywords kung greater than, less than, or equal ba siya. Since gagamit tayo ng not equal symbol, automatic this will be considered as two-tailed test. For our next step, identify naman natin ang mga given. First, we have is n is equal to 42, level of significance 0.05, mean is equal to 80, standard deviation is equal to 35, x bar is equals to 83. Moving forward sa ating computed value. Ang ating computed value is positive and negative 1.96 kasi two-tailed ang ating test. Bakit siya 1.96? Makikita natin yan sa table and it is a given of level of significance. After identifying everything, move na tayo sa formula ng ating gagamitin. So this will be our formula for this problem and isa-substitute na natin ang mga given. Since na-substitute na natin ang ating mga given, it's time to look for computed value. Now grab your calculators and solve this problem. Are you done computing it? So, for this problem, ang sagot natin ay 0.555. That will be our computed value. Just like the other problem, gagawa din tayo ng graph. Now, let's draw a graph. Since ang computed value natin is positive and negative, i-shade natin siya sa both positive and negative sides. Now, let's draw a line kung saan yung ating computed value. So, positive 0.555 siya. So, hindi siya lumagpas sa rejection region, meaning the decision will be failed to reject. So, this is our last problem, which is the problem number 3. Please kindly read so you can understand our problem. Ang type of test na gagamitin natin sa problem na ito ay t-test kasi below 30 ang ating population or ang N. Now, it's time to identify naman ang ating null and alternative hypothesis. First, we have is H sub O, mean is equal to 40. And for our alternative, which is the H sub A, is equals to mean not equal to 40. Since it is not equal, we will be using two-tailed tests.
And now let us first proceed to our given, wherein n is equal to 25 and x is equal to 39.2. And our alpha level is equal to 0.01. Our mean is equal to 40. And our standard deviation is equal to 40. EF is equal to 24. Let us identify our critical value. Our critical value is equal to positive and negative 2.33. It is positive and negative because it is a total test. Now let us proceed to the formula of finding the test, wherein t is equal to x minus m over s over the square root of n. And now let us substitute our given to our formula. Is equal to negative 0.533. Now let us draw our rejection table, wherein we can find the rejection region. We can identify that we are finding that if we failed to reject the HO, or we are rejecting the HO. Now let us plot our critical value, which is positive and negative 2.33. It lies in the negative and positive side of the rejection region. Now let us plot our computed value, which is negative 0.533. It lies in the line between 0 and negative 1. Now, if we can see in the rejection region that 0.533 is not in the shaded part, therefore, we failed to reject our HO.
And that ends our discussion for today. I hope that you learned about this topic and wishing that you can learn for more our next following session. Goodbye, Math Wizards.